The Common Sense Crypto channel is pleased to have you all back. This is Rich, back with another video on XRP. You can always count on him wherever you are in this magnificent planet. I hope today is going swimmingly for you. Now let's chat about XRP. And I must begin with this very thing. No fiat currency, including gold and silver, can be paid with XRP. This is Joel Katz from Ripple. ISO 222 Joel Katz of Ripple is unrelated to XRP. Do you recall the discussion regarding XRP's backing by gold or its payment to gold at this mapping? As I've already mentioned, I believe XRP will eventually be worth more than gold, so you definitely don't want that to happen. This was a conceptual map I developed years ago, and I denounced it well over a year ago. The individual who created those mappings even said, despite the fact that I never mentioned anything along those lines, everyone took it as fact. This in no way represents my current position or recommendation. Please don't share it anymore. In the beginning, I thought he was just trying to give you a hint, thinking about the future of XRP, Stellar, and XDC. But I think it's time we return to ISO. Thus, this is straight from Ripple. ISO 222 is evolving the way international money transfers will be conducted in the future. We are pleased to announce that Ripple has joined ISO 222, the standards body for the Registration Management Group, and is the first member to concentrate on distributed ledger technology (DLT). By contributing to the development of future cross-border payment standards such as the ISO 222 standard, our participation allows us to serve our 300 customers. And we already know that XRP will be used for international money transfers. Even here on the XRP ledger, we can see it. Exporting payment instructions in ISO formats is presently the only option for accounting users. The conversion and execution of fiat payments into crypto payments is automated using Crypto ISO 222 Interopt. The component adds functionality that takes days to implement and is compatible with accounting software's existing features. If your business finance software uses common file formats, you can enjoy all the benefits of cryptocurrencies without ever having to add its capabilities. After that, they demonstrate the process. We now know that XRP will be included in ISO. I believe David Schwartz said that because he is prohibited from discussing some topics, and I believe ISO will be a huge success. Additionally, Dalapay, with the help of this initiative, ISO file formats and Bitcoin payments may now work together within the scope of current financial softwares. ISO capabilities, it seeks to make it easier to transfer and process receive cryptocurrency payments. That concludes it. Along with XLM, XLM, XDC, and the other few ISO cryptocurrencies, XRP will not be paid to gold, but will instead be a component of ISO moving forward. Allow me to clarify that for you. However, how about changing the gold price? For the simple reason that tokenization will bring a great deal of gold to the XRP ledger. This is pure Swiss gold. Invest in gold using Ripple. You may now buy gold and silver on swissgold.com using the cryptocurrency XRP. Customers can use cryptocurrency to buy bars or coins of any precious metal, including gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium. In addition, Meld Gold is scheduled to join the XRP ledger in the first quarter of 2024 with the intention of tokenizing gold. And further tokenization of gold is on the horizon. In other words, XRP is going to affect gold's value. The price of oil and other tangible assets will likewise fluctuate because of this. My point is that you shouldn't believe the fear, uncertainty, and doubt FUD that surrounds X. Keep your mind sharp. When you put your money into XRP, you're putting it into the future. Afterwards, many are speculating that the SEC may suddenly attack Ripple by appealing the verdict and destroying all of their assets in the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. Stuart Alderati, chief legal officer at Ripple, claims that fewer than 10% of appeals result in a reversal. He assures you that the SEC will probably decide against filing an appeal. We may proceed since Ripple will cover the costs. Eleanor Tourette here with something brand new: crypto for Harris. Industry is not convinced by Town Hall's proposed reset. Do you know what I anticipate will happen after this? By the time you hear Chuck Schumer mentioning crypto laws by year's end, I'll bet they're already in place. In my opinion, they will unveil them just before the election and portray them as a victory for Harris. Their argument will be that she went so far as to endorse crypto rules. That might be the next thing that happens. It's important that we monitor that. As for me, I can guarantee you that she will not be a crypto advocate. They will persist in their anti-crypto mentality and attempt to stifle innovation. At least in this country. The zone soul of the XRP ledger is Ripple's pinnacle product. First, have a look at the topics that will be covered during this gathering. Take a look at the lineup. Open Eden and XRP Ledger are collaborating with Monica Long, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, and DeFi to bring tokenized US Treasury bills. Gen.ai and AI's future will also be discussed. Since Ripple is making strides in artificial intelligence, it is bridging the gap between the fourth and fifth industrial revolutions, which is something I find appealing. Launching. Developing strong XRP Ledger apps, linking developers with retailers. XRP's Ledger ecosystem is strengthened. I find it amusing that a small number of individuals on XRP daily express dissatisfaction with the number of builders on the network. The XRP Ledger is being developed by the correct developers. The builders simply aren't interested in paying these individuals to promote it. There is constant growth in the size of the XRP Ledger. Making use of MOI Finance for AM. Enabling XRP Ledger EVM programmability. It's going to have a major impact. My prediction is that the XRP Ledger will continue to evolve once that is operational, leading the way for the XRP Ledger's future, facilitating interoperability across chains and bridging the gap with Axelar. I have no doubt that the enormous meeting happening in a few weeks will provide us with a wealth of useful information for our discussions. The Bank for International Settlements BIs. Project Enbridge involves multiple Ripple partners, including MAS. The Singapore license was obtained by Ripple. Ripple will be able to offer regulated digital payment token services thanks to the license it received from the MAS. This study uses Ripple as an example of an ideal leader. You can already see the massive size of this network. This, however, does put things in perspective. These are the people who will be utilizing M.Bridge. 159 nations are now planning to use BRICS' new payment method. The nations of BRICS have previously put XRP through its paces with success. Ripple rails are already operational inside each of those nations. To me, that is completely bullish, because your XRP could see enormous returns once this takes off. At the same time as that is taking shape, they are simultaneously targeting the dollar. The US regime is about to crumble, and Trump is getting you ready for it. This is why Trump will not see any rate cuts. The Fed has explained it to him. Imagine Trump's dismay when the Federal Reserve debunks this nonsense and the CIA and FBI are dissolved. Pay attention to this. You've never seen anything like it. The entire system and perhaps the country will collapse under the weight of this. They are trying to force us into a reset, as I mentioned before. As for the system, Trump is aware that it will also undergo a reset. It's on its way. Let us welcome the fourth industrial revolution. The world is rapidly becoming digital. What occurs in the event that price controls are imposed by law? Behold this individual going shopping. Peer at these bookcases. Perhaps the USA is in this scene. Everyone here is completely oblivious to the fact that it's even possible. That is possible in any part of the globe. The US currency is under attack from several nations. We are still using the US currency as a weapon by sanctioning countries. We are intentionally trying to wean countries off the dollar because there are some in the US government who want the Great Reset to take place. This is the future of Japan. And that is one of the reasons why I am an XRP investor. Hyperledger, micropayment apps, digital asset custody services, X-Rapid exchanges, you name it, all the necessary infrastructure is already in place. Also, XRP will gain a lot of value when that goes live. Think of a world where XRP flows regularly and the price just keeps going up. The XRP ledger is now experiencing tokenization. One use case for XRP is the transfer of tokenized assets between countries or between two tokenized assets themselves. Incredibly thrilling days to come. In order to launch their self-custody Web3 cards, Zom and Wallet have teamed up with MasterCard's Immersive. Zoom Wallet is also constantly growing. Also, I like how they're putting so much emphasis on Web3 and payments. I predict that both will play a